What's up, y'all? What's going on?
It's Ray.
And Ty.
And we're back at it now.
We back at it. And back at it late again.
Right.
We were supposed to be on live at freaking 8:30.
Yes, let's just say somebody we love dearly said, hey.
Right. Shout out to her.
Yeah, shout out to her. And it's so funny because I guess that's something we can kind of talk about because it's actually funny. It's a new month, which means
A lot of reconstructions going on. New opportunities for sure.
Yes.
Whole bunch of stuff going on. And now we just got to make sure we got everything in order, got our plan in order.
No, for real.
So we got to do a lot of planning, writing down to figure out, boom, what's next, because there's a lot of stuff going on. Just a whole bunch. So we just got to make sure it's in order, so it won't seem like, it don't seem like you just working.
Yeah, I feel like this, like right now we got so much going on. This is the perfect example of, when somebody, you could be doing a bunch, but you just want to make sure you doing the stuff that matters most. So it's kind of like we got to dial back and make sure we got everything in order. And we don't want to be doing no busy work, in other words. We want to be doing work that aligns with where we're trying to be, because sometimes you can get so caught up in like just stuff. So it's almost like we going through a decluttering phase.
Yes.
So, and it's actually funny because I was just telling Bay, like, it's crazy because I just really feel like I'm going through like a shedding phase. Almost feeling like, dang, just working on becoming that person that you need to be for the next level.
Yeah.
So it's like shedding old ways, like, okay, we gotta get organized, we gotta make sure we got this type of stuff in order, so that way we can move to the next level without being all over the place. They're about to fall asleep.
Man, y'all don't know stuff.
But yeah. So I guess that was even kind of interesting. It was my mom who actually stopped by. But it was kind of interesting. We kind of talked about a few different things. And I just thought that was even interesting for her to even bring up that conversation.
Yeah.
Like, where it ended up leading to, like, kind of taking advantage of certain things. Like, that's a part of the process too. Like,
actually, take advantage of more opportunities that's actually out there for us, and that's out there to help us. So it's like, shoot, we need to actually start deep diving into that stuff too, especially when it kind of aligns with what you're doing too, and it can actually help you doing what you do.
No, for real. Yes. So.
Because it's easy to let some stuff slip by and be like, dang, we should have did that, or dang, we could have did that.
Coulda, woulda.
Yeah, but we
didn't. Yeah.
So just trying to grab a hold of stuff like that.
Yep. Yeah, so we really was like, okay, we need to just still get on here, even if people are asleep.
Right.
Because right now, it kind of seems like nobody has really jumped in yet, but I feel like at least this will still be here.
Yeah.
So if anybody's wondering, like, oh, we see y'all didn't upload the other day. So that's what we've been kind of up to, just getting things in order. So right now we're gonna like dial back a little bit, just temporarily, okay?
Yeah, and it's just the posting schedule.
Yeah,
that's the only thing. We still working and stuff like that, but we just gotta. Of course, we want our videos to be quality and editing quality, but there's so much stuff going on right now. It's like we'll just be rushing videos out without taking our time actually putting quality work into it. And y'all know we want to be giving y'all quality. Make sure y'all, you know what I'm saying, not just getting little rush jobs, or we want y'all to watch it and be like, oh, that was worth my time.
Exactly.
Versus being like, what did I just watch?
Right.
That was a waste of my time.
Or even if we did just do raw footage, it's almost like y'all are messing around and the camera go down and y'all be looking at the floor for a little while or something. Like, we don't want to just be putting out stuff that's I mean, not saying that it would be a bad idea to try to do more, like.
That'd probably be cool though.
More
raw, uncut.
But I feel like we kind of just cut our videos to like when something is going on.
Right, because our videos is like raw and uncut for sure.
Yeah.
But it's just we chop the spaces in between to fill in that gap.
Right. Yep.
So we just gotta it's just a bunch going on, and when you got a whole bunch of stuff on your schedule and they gotta get done too, it's like, dang, all right, we gotta dial back somewhere to make everything make sense so we can still keep doing everything for it to keep flowing. So our schedule right now for our videos is we post 3 videos a week, which is Sunday, Thursday, and Tuesday. Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. So we're gonna start just temporarily, probably for like a couple of weeks. We just gonna post probably like 1 or 2 videos a week, and then we're gonna get back to our schedule, because by doing that, that's gonna give us more free time to finish what we got going on. Because we got tenants that we still trying to sort through and find the right tenant to move into our house. We got another tenant about to move into another house, and it's just a whole bunch of chaos. So, and then we also doing jobs right now, trying to take care of that. We still got a older house waiting for us to go back over there. So we just trying to make sure everything is in play. And even with that, still with the kids homeschooling, so it's just we do a bunch of jobs, and we ain't at the point where we can pay somebody to do these jobs. Like, we can pay somebody to edit, and they edit with quality like us, that'd be perfect. But of course, that's gonna come with some quality money they gonna want to get. So
for real,
we gonna push back on that right now. But that'd be great to eventually find that, just find the help all around the board. But we just got to keep going and flowing. So we got to knock out these jobs and stuff like that. And then
it's like tying up loose ends.
Yeah.
Because, shoot, if we don't tie up the loose ends, then how we going to expect to get our RV? You know what I'm saying?
Man,
like,
get
we're
our
trying to
land.
get our RV, our truck, our land. You know what I'm saying? Like,
A whole bunch.
We got to make sure we got stuff in order, okay? In a line.
Bro, you sound like you about to go to sleep.
No, I don't.
Oh, no, she a little sick. So y'all see, I'm back to normal, so you know where the sickness came from. We was live last time.
Man.
Ava sick. Our daughter, she ain't got a little sick today, so it's like, oh, snaps. The weather changing. This weather here been a little crazy. We've been having summer weather, winter weather. Did it hail today over here?
No, it didn't hail, but it rained really hard. Man,
it was hailing where I was at. And now when I say hailing, I never seen hail that size. It was like big little ice chunks, and I'm like, what the heck? It was throwing them boys.
Oh, it might have hail, because we went to the library and we heard like stuff like that. We were actually at the library, and it's crazy because we went to the dentist, and it even just stuff like that, like just trying to make sure you're taking care of your health. And oh my gosh, the dentist, the stuff that be going on with some of these practices is crazy.
Interesting people.
So it's like, even trying to get certain stuff taken care of as far as that, like, oh my gosh.
Man.
But yes.
That's part of the thing that's trying to get on track.
Yes. So, shoot, other than that, was that pretty much?
Yep.
I don't know if anybody wanted to check in, say what's up, but that's really what been going on with us. We just wanted to make sure we let y'all know. Look out on Sundays for like these next couple of weeks, because we going to pull back just for about a couple weeks.
Right, just so we can catch up. And the next video we got coming is, I would say at least what?
Oh, you're good.
Oh, I'm about to say the next one we got coming up is going to be Sunday. We should be able to get it out Sunday. Maybe. No, we'll should be able to get it out Sunday. It's going to be an update with Grandma's house. So we're going to be kicking back over there. and giving y'all some nice good old entertainment. We are sneaking up on the 1 year death anniversary of Grandma, so this is gonna be a perfect video. Might even throw in some videos of the party we're gonna have over there. Y'all can see all the family back. Might see some family that was helping us with the house, so that'll be pretty cool. So yeah.
Oh, I said y'all are so successful. It's beautiful. Oh, I truly appreciate that.
Yes,
like,
thank you.
Yes, we're so grateful. Like, just gotta keep going.
Yes.
Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming.
Right, big Dory vibes right now.
No, like for real though.
Man,
that's how we feel.
dang, that's crazy,
really
yeah.
funny. That's the theme right now. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming.
Keep on going.
No, for real. Because once you stop, ooh wee, you gonna get blown away like Nemo.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, where's Nemo? Finding Nemo.
Finding art life.
Man, that made me want to watch that movie. Oh my gosh. And I'm glad Gina is blessing you from heaven. Ooh wee. Yes.
Yes.
Shout out to her for sure.
Yes. And Gary in the joint. What's up, Gary? What's going on?
What's up, Gary? Pace yourself. Yes.
Yes.
That part for
Man.
sure.
Cause it's crazy.
Man.
But that's why we like, dang, all right, we gotta slow down somewhere, and it's not even really.
It's a matter of
slowing
putting.
down. Well, it's yeah.
I think it's more so a matter of making sure to be putting time where it needs to be.
Yeah.
Cause like instead of like busy work, it's like okay, wait, let's make sure we're putting this work into the right stuff.
Yeah. Right. And making sure it makes sense because, and also we do a lot of breakdowns. So we happen to break down our stuff to make sure we still on track. And we did a breakdown and got a crazy realization. Like, whoa, what the feezy is going on? Yeah. So, and then we got to do another one. Shoot, once we turn off the camera and really just write stuff down and making sure we hit it in the right track and make sure we stay on track. So we can just knock out these tasks that we got coming up, man. And yeah.
No, for real. Because it's crazy how you can get so like in the habit of doing stuff and then you can forget to actually like look and make sure what you're doing is going to add up to what you want. Yeah. So it's almost like we were able to get like a reality check, like, okay, wow. So that's where we were messing up at. So we need to adjust that. Do this, and it's like boom, that's gonna make our situation better. So, and also we didn't ran into a couple things that kind of changed our course anyways, but I feel like we also have to make sure that our mindset is right, because sometimes you can end up being like, oh my gosh, like, is this really about to happen? Like, no, this is too good to be true. It's like you got to make sure you keep that this is too good to be true stuff out of here, because you can end up messing up the energy, and then before you know it, universe mess around and be like, oh, you think it's too good to be true? I'm not about to let it happen.
Like, no, it ain't too good to be true. It's true.
Man, no, for real.
And we just got to keep on swimming through.
Yes. Woo-wee.
Yeah.
What are you eating?
I'm eating like a little.
That better not be mine.
Yours?
Let me see.
You ain't got one. You allergic to this?
Let me see. That don't make no sense.
You allergic to it?
What is that? For real though?
You don't even know. See? Look, she just want to eat something because I'm eating it. Like, that's crazy.
I just want to know what is it. He over here eating. What is that? Why it look like that?
Yeah, because you don't like it. See that?
But yes.
What is it called? Married like.
Oh, and
once you eating something,
please.
She want to be all up in your girl. She want to eat any other day.
No, because the issue is you be eating my stuff and then be talking about what?
Oh no.
Yeah.
You good for eating my stuff.
No, I asked you.
For some of it.
Nah.
Then she'll eat all of it.
No, I be like, can I have this? And then you be like, yeah, go ahead.
And then you be like, okay, because I already ate it all.
On camera, he gonna really sit here and say that. Wow. Oh, another thing too, we've been telling ourselves like, oh, we want to start going to sleep early. It's funny because this is probably the second day where we was like, oh yeah, we want to make sure we go to sleep early.
Yeah, like we changing like our schedule up because it's like we want to wake up when the sun up.
Yes.
So the sun is up at 6. I want to be up at 6 because it's like shoot, a bunch of the daylight is just going past.
Yeah, because usually what we will do is we just pretty much stay up super late. But we done got to the point where it's like, shoot, we want to be up with the sun. And it's like, if we go to sleep earlier, naturally, it feels like we'll wake up earlier.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'm over the culture where it be like, oh, forget sleep. I think they still like, shoot, forget sleep. But I'm over that because I feel like not getting rest can cause health issues. So, like,
yeah,
I'm kind of like over that culture where it's like, oh, no sleep. It's like, no, I want my Z. What they say? Beauty rest? Yup. Give me every last Z. Okay.
Man, I think I be thinking like, shoot, it's still the day. I ain't sleepy yet, so what's next that we gotta do? Like, let's just hurry up.
That's different when you're not sleepy. But I think we also have to be careful too because sometimes we could like have the TV on, we could have like our LED lights on, and our body is thinking like, oh, it's still daylight.
Right.
Like, have you ever noticed that when our curtains are like wide open and we have no lights on, have you ever been there for that transition where the sun goes down? I swear, I begin sleepy. Like, I get sleepy when the sky pretty much, goes through that process.
Yeah. Once I get home and like sit down, it be like, oh yeah, it's time to go to sleep.
Yes. Does anybody else ever like? Do y'all have? If anybody is able to say something, do any of you have like a routine that you stick by? Like, do you like to wake up early, or do you kind of just wake up whenever? But I'm just curious because I feel like that's what I really would love to do. Wake up with the sun, go walk, go take a walk, then get to the day.
Yeah, I would say I'm good at waking up though.
Oh, he's definitely good. I don't know what happened to me. Like, see, he wake up earlier than me, but I don't sleep late, if that makes sense. Like, I don't sleep late in the day. It's just I sleep later in the morning. Not even saying 11 a.m. Like, he'll wake up, for example, at 7, and then I'll wake up at 9, for example. It's like, I don't know. Because I used to, that was so long ago. Ooh, yeah. I used to have to wake up at like 4 dang near to be at work at 6. Remember, at the one point, they was opening up super early. But, yeah, I don't know.
Hi, Gary. I was just about to ask you, too, like, shoot, what's the update? Did you your last day come up or anything? He said, well, this is my retirement month, going camping this weekend. You guys are so ahead of where I was when I was your age. Outstanding. Thanks so much.
True.
Man, we be loving hearing words like that because, man, sometimes you will get the second guessing what you doing or making sure, like, I don't know, kind of like, I don't know if it's second guessing what you're doing, but it's like, dang. Well, yeah, it kind of is. Be like, dang. Is we on the right track? Is we doing the right thing? But I'm not gonna lie, we be meeting like especially on YouTube, like a lot of wise people on here, and they be telling us like, oh, y'all doing a great job. Like, it's funny, I'm working at a house right now, and I'm doing a bunch of repairs, and it's funny because while I'm there, the guy just watching our videos, and it's funny because he watching it more and more, and he like, oh, you can fix this then. You can fix this. Oh, okay. Now I trust you because you say you can fix it, but I don't know. You a little young, and I don't know if you can do it. But watching more and more of the videos, he like, oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. So it's actually funny to be there recording the video, fixing some stuff, and then whole time we playing on the TV. But just hearing like him watching us what we do, and of course he knows us from the background too, and just saying like, oh man, y'all gonna be successful, y'all gonna be this, and then just giving tips and stuff like that, letting us know we on the right track of doing stuff.
And giving pointers.
Yeah, giving pointers, motivation. Shoot.
Cause I'm not gonna lie, I'm the type too. I love to hear where people feel like they went wrong. So it's like, okay, maybe we can make sure we switch this up.
Yeah. And he definitely was saying a bunch of that too, like where he went wrong at. So make sure you strong in this. Make sure you doing this. Make sure y'all working together. Make sure it's a team effort. And it's funny because by him watching our videos, like he'd be saying it, telling me, and then he'd be like, I ain't even gotta tell you that because I can just tell that y'all already.
But it's funny though.
Headed in that
like,
direction.
Still like a reminder, like, okay, pretty much keep doing it. Because sometimes you can end up, like, you can stop doing it. And then people will stop doing something that was a major key to things working out for them. And then in the future, they'll realize, like, dang, I stopped doing this. That's why everything fell apart. And it's funny because that's actually, like, what some of, like, the Bible stories be getting into, which is funny. Not funny, you know. When I say funny, I mean, like, that's crazy. Yeah. But, like, they will pretty much talk about how, oh, things were going well, and then this happened. They started worrying about this, and then everything fell apart. Or, like, just stuff like that. I mean, if you think about it, in a lot of stories, that be the case. Yeah. Yeah, like focusing on the wrong thing, and then they get off track. But, yeah. So.
But, Gary, where you going camping? Right. If you want to tell me, you know what I'm saying?
Right, because he technically ain't went yet.
Right. And got my supper running forward there. So, hey, Ty, Ray.
Hey.
I'm tapping in, been missing these. What's going on? That's because we've been late for real, man. Yeah, we just it seems like, well, you know what? We just got a whole bunch going on. Yeah. So it just be throwing stuff all out of whack. But we be trying to get on here like early enough because we know some people they don't be up this late or they want to they chill time where you know where they might get the dozing off. So we really was planning on to hop on this joint like 8:30.
Literally.
Well, really 8, and then we like, oh, we a little hungry.
Oh,
let's eat something. Oh Lord, let me tell y'all a story.
I don't want to talk.
So this how you know it just be so much going on. So we get here, set up everything. We like, all right, we about to hop on live. Then Ray like, dang, I'm a little hungry, and I'm like, I'm hungry too because I just came from working. So we like, forget it. We got some spaghetti made last night. Let's warm it up.
They made salad,
some toasted bread. Stuff. Man, she didn't grab the spaghetti and just put it right in the air fryer. Boom, heated it up. So we like, oh, can't wait for that spaghetti. And then we got the other stuff, salads getting made. Go open the spaghetti thing up. She forgot to take the top off the spaghetti. So now the top are melted.
Yes.
And
you
after
know,
that,
like the little glass Pyrex bowls, they having like this lid.
Yeah. And now the lid was cooked in, so we like, gotta toss it. We ain't about to eat it.
Because it literally had crumbles of the plastic that and dripped into the spaghetti. Like, oh my gosh. And it's so much for being ahead of the game by prepping food.
Right. And she like, dang, how did I miss that? And it's like, shoot, it's just crazy because when you got a lot of stuff on your mind and you trying to do a whole bunch of stuff, it's like you just miss little stuff like that.
No, for real.
But it was like, hey, move on to the next meal, whatever.
Man,
like, don't even trip over it. It is what it is.
Right. I'm just like, where's our land, RV? Okay, like, at this
I just want to go outside and grind out. Take my socks off.
No, for real. Man.
Oh no, she said the grind don't stop. No complaints here. That's what's up. She said, oh no. And then Gary said, Fort Benning. They have a nice campground and just under 2 hours away. do a little shopping at the PX for sure. That's what's up. Have fun, man.
Yes.
Enjoy your retirement. It's going up.
Just the beginning.
Right, it's just the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure you have a little extra fun for us.
No, for real. Please
I can't wait till we get to meet up out there for sure.
Please do.
Man.
Yes, y'all.
It's gonna be beyond great before we get out there. When we get out there.
No, for real.
But tomorrow, shoot, what we got planned tomorrow? We gotta wake up early, and then shoot, get right back to it. I ain't gonna lie, it felt good waking up super early today though, and shoot, making breakfast, and then hitting the road, go knock out some stuff. So same thing tomorrow.
Yep, I'll be right back at it.
Yep, her. And then too, if anybody chiming in, we also gave an update. We were just saying like we got a lot going on, so instead of posting 3 videos a week, only for like the next couple of weeks, because we're gonna catch up, but we're gonna be pretty much posting 1, so it's probably like every Sunday.
Yeah, I feel like Sundays will be like the best.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like temporarily while we get things in order. Like we've even had to be like, okay, we need to make sure we even have people who have been emailing us. Like there's been people wanting to work with us. Like they want us to be able to share like different helpful products with y'all. We haven't even been able to like just, you know, structure something that can make sense for them and us. Like we've been so busy. So it's like, okay, yeah, we need to just slow down and get all this stuff in order. Like that's just a part of something that we needed to do.
One business.
Yes, that's important.
And then the rental business.
Yes.
And then the dang on contracted business.
Yes. And I mean, that's where people will start being like, okay, yeah, we need to hire help pretty much.
Like, shoot.
Which, and it's like, technically, we've had some setbacks that kind of put us in this position, but either way it go, we gonna redeem ourselves, like, you know.
Yes.
But it's even funny when you get to thinking back, like, oh, okay, so this is where we went wrong, and then at the same time, we still are like acknowledging, like, but even though we could have did that better, technically, it did have a big, you know, impact on the way things are right now. Like we would be able to be paying more helpers. Did we tell you? I don't even know if we told them about that before.
What?
Yeah, we did we told them about just like the lien that ended up popping up. I think. Yeah.
I think so.
But it basically was like a lien that popped up, and it was like, okay, well, of course you gotta address that. So it's funny how random stuff can end up popping up, and then it's like we need to address that. What?
Yeah, but I was thinking about too, like it's crazy. Even though we not them type of people, but if we would have been selfish with a bunch of the stuff that jumped in front of our way, probably wouldn't be in this situation. But it's like, just from all the other obstacles that we had to stop working and go take care of, or go just do certain things, and it's like, that's crazy, but it's like, dang, we ain't really them type of people to be grimy like that.
When you say that, are you saying like, oh, this person need help doing this?
Yeah.
Let's go try to help them.
Yeah, but it ain't even, and not even stuff that was paying us, like stuff that was just free. But it's just funny thing about stuff like that.
Right.
It's like if we was them type of people that'd be like,
oh no, you better
forget y'all, I'm worried about myself right now.
Yeah, because like even with that last video that we shared, that was literally like, we just was like, okay, let's make sure we go look out for this person because they look out for us. Like that was even like an example of that. Yeah. Like not being selfish, because we could have been like, oh, we got a lot going on. Yeah. But it's like we want to show up for somebody who show up for us. Sure.
And then they'll be like, no even second thought thinking about it.
Yeah, like it was just
something happened with them. I don't know. We come to the rescue. Shoot. Like, why not respond that way when somebody come to the rescue for you?
No, for real.
And it's funny how some people will just be one sided. Be like, oh,
like takers.
Dang. That ain't my problem.
No, for
That's
real.
great.
It really be takers like that.
Mm-hmm.
Take.
Take that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, any other updates?
No, I just want to let y'all know, like, hey, one thing about us, we gonna make sure we come back for sure.
Oh
like,
yeah.
I don't want y'all to think like,
And we ain't going nowhere.
Fall off. No,
Oh, yeah,
we trying to be smart and realize like, no, we need to get this on track.
Mm-hmm.
So we gonna make sure we do Sundays, and then we gonna end up coming back. Cause we also wanna, like they were saying, we just wanna make sure we giving good content. Like, of course, we could just try to be like, oh no, we wanna just keep on uploading these days just to get something out there.
Yeah.
No, we not.
We don't want to rush nothing out.
Cause to be honest, when these videos post, I feel like we telling a story.
Yeah.
Like we're telling our story, so I feel like I don't even feel comfortable just throwing stuff out there for y'all to watch. Yep.
So Joanne, what's going on?
Hey Joanne, what's up?
We just came in this joint just to give a little update, but we're gonna be posting videos every Sunday right now, just for the next couple of weeks, so we can get a whole bunch of stuff that we got that's in chaos right now in order. It's like we organizing papers. So we just organizing stuff right now just to
exactly. Like
so
spring cleaner almost.
Dang, yeah, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
But yep, and that's about it, y'all. Please like this video too.
Please.
And stay tuned for Sunday because we got a big video dropping starting with Grandma's house. We got a whole lot of stuff going on, and we probably gonna be smacking y'all after that. Not smacking y'all literally, but smacking YouTube with a bunch of videos.
We gonna come in here. One thing for sure, we gonna come in here on some consistent stuff because it's just funny, like how you can end up waiting to procrastination.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can end up waiting till late and be like, oh, I gotta do this. Like no, I want to just even get ahead with that.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So.
Yeah. All right. So appreciate y'all coming through real quick.
Let me just give my baby a shout out because it's funny when you're kind of like going through like a caterpillar stage, and it's funny how much like pressure it can be, but I'm just happy I got the best partner ever to go through this with because boy oh boy, I just love it so much. I just wanted to share that. Like, it's just so important to have somebody to pretty much, go through stuff with, or I don't know.
Yeah.
But yes, this is my babe for sure. And I was actually having a moment with him, like even before this, because it's crazy. Like, and I'm not about to be crybaby. No, I'm not. Babe, be quiet. Okay, hold on. Let me get myself right. But it's crazy how you can like be trying to like do something different. Oh my God. But it's crazy how you can be trying to like, do something different and like you just trying to make sure you also don't get caught up in like the rat race. It's like, oh my goodness. Like it's a lot. But when you just got the strength to just keep on powering through, and then you also just got like a partner by you who is like, it's gonna be cool, and then like, yeah. So, yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Like it just feel good to just be having somebody here through that situation of like just, I guess, turning into like a butterfly in a way. It's like you almost gotta shed certain layers of yourself to just become what what you want to. And even just during that process, just almost being that person, like even before you are where you want to be, it's almost like you gotta build a confidence and just walk in it. And it's like, I don't care what nobody say. Like, even when it comes to like just people even saying like, oh, y'all gonna be this, you can't even get too big headed with that. It's almost like you have to literally know within yourself, because it's even only so much motivation that you can even get. It's like you still gotta know within yourself, like, I can do this, because it can be a scary feeling. Like, it's just crazy. And even, I don't know if it's like when you get to a certain age, it's just like you just start seeing like what's really important. And I mean, I feel like we've already kind of, figured out like, oh, okay, this is the stuff that matters to us. But it's just, I'm the type of person, I don't know why, I be addicted to watching people like just tell their stories. Like, I watch videos of just, like 100-year-old people, and they will just be like, oh, and it's crazy because that's probably why I always just be so like, oh my gosh. But I just watch like 100-year-old people, and they'll just be talking about like, oh, I wish I would have did this, I wish I would have did that. And then it's like, okay, I'm trying to take notes of what they're saying. And then on top of that, even as you're getting older, then you start paying more attention to your health. And then it's like, you got these doctors who trying to say, do this. And then you do your own research, and it's like, oh, you trying to set me up. But it's like, it's just like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe I done became a crybaby up on here. But I'm just grateful that I got my babe.
No, I'm grateful for you too.
Yes. And yeah, I just hope anybody who's also in that building process, or like, I feel like life is just constantly evolving.
Actually, it's like a constant building for real, and you just keep on adding blocks to it. Like boop, boop. Like keep on adding the levels.
Yes, and
building up and up and up.
I'm just happy that I got my babe, because I'm probably like a big old crybaby, and he probably just be like, babe, please. But it's funny.
She's been my big baby since we got together.
I can't believe I ain't cried on here, Lord Jesus. But that right there, to be honest, like, that just explains just this phase. That's how I feel just with this phase. And like, literally, like how Dory in that movie, like, just keep swimming. Like, that's literally how I feel. Like, okay, breathe. Like, literally, I've been learning how to breathe. I've been trying to make myself just do yoga, stuff like that. Because I think moments like these is what take people out, to be honest.
That shit.
Like, when you trying to like get to that next level.
We say we got a lot going on, y'all. It's a whole bunch, but it's like,
it's opportunity though.
Shit.
That's what's so crazy.
And it's like, how are you gonna handle it, or is you just gonna be like, all right, I give up, I don't want to do it? And I think we got a lot of examples from like people we know and stuff where they got to that point where it's like, oh no, I give up, I'm not doing that. And shoot, even over the years of us doing what we doing, it's been people telling us like, oh no, slow down, don't do that. Y'all gotta.
Y'all need to take breaks.
Yeah, like.
Why y'all don't go out?
Yeah, like go have fun. And it's like, man, we are having fun doing what we doing. But it's like they was doing what we was doing, and then they got burnt out at it. So they telling us like, oh no, you need to slow down before you get burnt out. And it's like, no, I'm actually enjoying like our process. I'm enjoying what we doing. So I don't know. To me, I can't get burnt out of something that I really want to do, because you really want to do it.
Right, and I feel like it'd be easier if it was like 10 of each of us.
Yeah, it'd be easier to just be like, all right, I quit too. And I think
it would be easier to quit.
Yeah, and it's like,
but is it easy, or is it just a different kind of hard?
Yeah, it's probably a different kind of hard. Because I don't know, I look at that and be like, dang, it's a mystery behind it. Because it's like, all right, all these people that didn't made it said, if you just keep going, you gonna make it. And then you got people who stopped doing it and said, oh no, don't do it because you're not gonna make it. But it's like, dang, you never kept going. You got into a little situation and you just stopped instead of beating all the little obstacles and getting through it. It's like, no. So we literally in that state, and we in shoot. There's been a couple times we've been in this stage, like even shoot with our first flip, with just a bunch of other little situations that had happened. It's like we ain't got to a point where it's like, dang, this a whole lot. Dang, the people we talking to saying, oh, just get rid of it, or just take the easy way out. Get rid of it, stop doing it, or whatever like that. We like, no, because we still see the light at the end of the tunnel.
Exactly.
And it's funny because we kept fighting through that, and guess what? Boom, it was light at the end of the tunnel. Yeah. So it was like, even with this, we just got a whole bunch of stuff going on right now, and it's honestly, it's still like a blessing that we got all this stuff going on, because we cannot have nothing going on. Right. Or wishing we had something going on. So even though that is extremely dang on headache right now, but it's like,
it feels like a mountain almost.
Yeah, but it's kind of fun too when we actually write it down and be like, oh, this is our way out of this. All we got to do is do this. So, and we didn't start doing that again, because sometimes you got to revisit what you're doing and make sure that you're still on track, because in the middle of you still running down this straight street, it's like, all right, dang, am I going the right way?
No, for real.
Like, let me recheck my GPS to make sure I'm still going the right way, because I've been on this street for a long time or something like that. But that's just kind of an example. But it's kind of like, I don't know, I'll be finding it fun, because now when somebody else get in that situation and we made it out, it was like, oh no, keep going, because that's just part of the game.
No,
like,
for real.
They just trying to see what you can handle. Like, that's just, man, it's just a little obstacle right now.
Yeah, and I think that's why I love YouTube so much, because to be honest, there's really nobody like immediately around us who is taking this route. Like, don't get me wrong, there are people around us who are doing beautiful things, but it's just we're going a different route. So, and I'm sure even for them, they probably like, oh, I haven't seen nobody doing what I want to do. So it's like with us, we haven't seen nobody really around us doing what we want to do. And then it's like we taking so much like inspiration pretty much from people we don't know, like just learning from other people's journeys. That's why I love YouTube so much, because you can like tap into so many different people's journeys, and it'd be like, hold on, I mean, after you see like 100 people do something and it worked out well for them, I mean, 1 + 1 gotta equal 2. So it's like, oh, okay. Yeah. So that route could be a success for us. That's the route we want to take. So it's like, that seemed like a good way. And even with the obstacles, it almost feel like a mountain for real. You know, like when you hitting each mile and then people be like, oh, I'm about to turn back. Like, I'm too tired. I'm too tired. That's like really what it seems like.
Yeah, and it's like you closer to where you trying to go versus turning back around and you got to go all the way back down there. It's easier going back downhill because it's downhill, shoot. Versus just going uphill, so. Yeah, so of course we saying that, and I'll be happy for like genuine family members that actually see our growth and they be like encouraging and stuff like that. Because of course, man, it's like 10 times better when we be seeing like strangers, like on YouTube, they be like, oh, keep going. And then it's like we keep talking to y'all. Yeah, and then we keep talking to y'all, and it's like, dang, these people like family now. Like, cause it's just great. But when we got like actual family, cause it's more, we be having more family who don't rock what we doing or just be whatever. But they be actually happy. Like, we working at somebody's house now, and they 70+ years old. And they loving what we doing, like the whole thing, and they just, you know, inspiration.
And telling them like, oh, you should record a video of this.
Right.
And telling people around the neighborhood.
Yes, man. This guy.
It was so cute to me.
Man, we working at a house right now, and like, he watching our videos as we working. So that's actually funny to just hear my voice on the TV.
I was cracking up too, because I called you. I'm like, is that me in the background? I was like, oh my goodness.
Man, but it's crazy. It's like I'm making a video, and at first when we like go to people's house, I swear it'd be kind of weird to like pull out a camera and start recording. Right. So I'll be like, no, I ain't even gonna say nothing. But then like, he found our YouTube channel and was like, oh, because we was looking up like what he was, looking up different ways to like patch this ceiling. And I done looked it up before, but he like, oh, we about to look it up again. So he just watching a bunch of videos, and I'm like, you know, we be making videos and stuff like that. And then boom, he seen that, and it was just like, oh, it was on after that. He like, man, y'all are movie stars. Like y'all are really like what y'all doing is really great. Like keep going. Like this is like really cool. Like y'all are really entertaining. Y'all are really teaching. Like it was actually pretty cool. But man, outside, we went outside. His neighbor came on. He like, hey, look, you ever heard of them? Like you watch YouTube? He like, oh, these guys are movie stars. Look it up. Like he'll probably come over there and do. You need some work done on your house? Look at that YouTube. And then that was one neighbor. Then another neighbor come, and he like, oh, you watch YouTube? Look up ARTT Life. I'm like, man, this is actually funny though, and it's actually kind of awkward. I just be standing there like yeah. Like, yeah, you can check it out, because even when somebody be like, when you working at somebody's house and they be like, hey, you need something done at your house? Oh, he do real good work. Some people be like, oh, okay, sure. Right. And it be like, I don't know, I'm the type of person, before I even give you my number or anything, I'll just be like, oh, go check out our YouTube and just see the type of work we do. Because everybody say they know how to fix stuff, and there's a lot of people that don't know how to do what they say do there. They come and do something, and then you never see them again.
Right.
So.
And it's funny because that, like, our YouTube channel has had people be like, oh yeah, I'm going with y'all.
Yeah.
Like, so YouTube is just, and even the way things are going right now, like just being able to connect with y'all, like we've been on YouTube since what, like 2016. So we've been sharing bits and parts of our journey since then. So like, I feel like even us kind of sticking with this for so long, even though we weren't really consistent, it shows that like we really do love YouTube, and I just want y'all to know like we truly appreciate y'all showing really love. Like,
because I feel like now we finally found our real audience. Like when we first started YouTube, we was doing like different stuff, but we was kind of dibbling, dabbling, showing our real estate side, showing our real side versus just the little entertaining stuff we was doing. And so we got to the point we like, man, we ain't got time for that entertaining stuff. Like,
but it's so funny because this was my mindset, because I was just thinking like, oh my gosh, this is the perfect idea, because we can basically be inspiring people. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna basically make our real estate videos, but we gonna do challenges and like we, you know, do pranks and stuff too, because then that's gonna pull people in. Like in my mind, that made sense. Like we gonna pull a lot of people in from our pranks and challenges, and then they gonna watch our real estate stuff. But not knowing like those are two different audiences.
Yeah.
Like those are two different crowds.
And that's before we knew about audiences and all that good stuff.
Yes.
Because it's like we would have just went straight for.
We would have kept
who we here
consistent with with our real estate stuff. It would have just been a whole bunch more real estate videos, basically. Yeah. But either way it goes, we still gave a glimpse. But I just want y'all to understand, like, we don't take this lightly. Like, you know how some people will just be popping in and out. Like, it literally be on our mind, like, dang, like, we ain't even talk to our people. Man. Like, that's why we try to comment back to everybody.
Yeah, that's why we trying to make shorts, like YouTube shorts.
Yes, just to let y'all know.
Community
like,
posts.
We still
like,
here.
Yeah, and we love chopping it up with y'all. Like, I feel like we be texting y'all when y'all comment on the videos. Like, we always checking, like, the little YouTube app.
No, for real.
Like we stay on that joint to see, like, ooh, let's see what our cousin said today. So that's what y'all is to us. Like y'all real family, too. Yeah. Like cousins, like, aunties, uncles.
They be like distant cousins. Like that's why sometimes I don't know if any of y'all experienced it, but sometimes we'll be like, oh, thanks for stopping by, because it be feeling like y'all just like came over to our house real quick or something. Like, oh, thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, let me go to our life house real quick, see what they doing.
See what they got going on over here, because that's how YouTube really is. It's like you could really go to different people's houses. Like, oh hey y'all, what y'all doing? Oh, I'll come back next week. Y'all ain't down what I want with this.
Y'all ain't done yet.
Right. No,
I'll be done next week.
No, that's funny as heck. Oh my goodness. But yes, y'all. Woo-wee.
But yeah, appreciate all y'all, and
truly appreciate
Thank you, Joanne. Joanne said, I'm so proud of y'all.
Oh, thank you so much.
Keep on keeping. Walk by faith. You can and you will.
Whew, just keep swimming.
That's right. Gary said your blocks are going in the right direction. Really appreciate it. And then Miss Lynn said, I hate when people say that. You need to go out and do stuff.
No.
I'm like, no. I'm grinding to get mine.
Yeah.
For sure. And shout out Miss Lynn too. What's up? I forgot to say what's up too because you jumped in. But yeah, for sure. That for sure.
Man, and I ain't mean to become a crybaby on y'all. That's just where we at right now.
Mm-hmm.
And then yeah.
But all right, I feel like we got out what we needed to say.
Right.
And y'all see, we ain't want to just, because since we switching up our schedule, we just gonna be posting Sundays just for these couple of weeks so we can catch up. But we ain't want to just leave y'all hanging like that either.
Right.
Like some people may be looking forward to our schedule.
Right.
And like y'all mean a lot to us, so that's why we like, no, we gotta hop on live. I even stopped working today. I done became a fishing addict for real.
Right. We was thinking about posting that video because that was actually a pretty interesting video. But we just be like, I don't know if they want to see this.
Y'all want to see us go fishing?
Yeah, that
for the
was
first time, like after years. Like I've been saying I want to go fishing for years. Like I've been when I was younger, never caught nothing. I probably did caught a little something, but never caught nothing. But I always wanted to go fishing, man. Back fishing. And it was like, I bought a ride, like 3 years ago. And it literally was just in the garage because we never had time. We just working.
Woo, and that was even like a breakthrough for us too. To be like, stop making this seem like it's such a big thing. Just go fishing.
Yeah. And like, we was about to drop the kids off. And my mom lived near the lake. And I'm like, forget it, I'm about to just grab this fishing pole. Like, I just grabbed it out the garage, the tip of it was broke. We just grabbed it, y'all, and I'm telling you, this is what's crazy. We literally get to the lake. At first, it felt a little weird, so I ain't even grabbed the fishing pole, because I'm like, I don't want to be weird walking with a fishing pole. And then got to the lake, like, oh, look, oh, they fishing over there, all right, cool. Go get the rod, right? Put the little piece on. I got a little makeshift, not even makeshift, but I had like a little toolbox that was in this house when we bought this house. And literally just threw a little shiny piece that was on there, threw that boy in the water. And then I just got to reeling that boy back in. And then I got to talking to Ray or something. And then she like, why your fishing pole doing that? And that boy was bending down. I'm like, dang, am I snagged on something? That boy was pulling. I'm like, oh, shoot, I got something. Right. And I'm pulling it up, and then I'm like, oh, that joint big as heck.
Yes.
Man, I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm pulling that boy. That boy said, pop! Broke my whole string and my little spinny thing. Swimmed off with it. I'm like, oh, snaps. It's going down. After that, it was really like, and it was just crazy. After all these years, I've been wanting to go fishing. The first time I throw that joint in the water, literally catch something like instantly.
Yes.
So that right there was like, oh yeah, I was meant to do this. And then to even put it in play even more, we went to grandma's house, Ray grandma's house, and she was like, oh, this person called me and said they needed some work done. I told them to call y'all or whatever. And I think in the past we told them, like, I think they wanted some work done. We was like, oh, we don't really do that work no more for other people because we were so busy doing our work.
Right.
It was like we was telling people no. And then she brought it up again and we're like, dang, we at the stage right now where we can take on some jobs. So literally call this person, y'all. Go out to their house. This dude is the fishing guru. Like, how crazy is that? Like, that's just crazy.
That mess is so funny.
And when I say fishing guru, I'm talking about house full of fishing stuff.
And ain't that funny too when you think about it? Like, wow, okay, all of a sudden you done picked up this habit, and then you pretty much spending the day with somebody,
man,
like who is into that, and also giving wisdom and trying to like inspire and just like be motivational. So like, what's the odds? Like somebody who's pouring into you and also understand that You need to be able to go fishing.
Man. And he gave me a ride, gave me my first ride, and gave me a reel. And
do you want to show it?
It's in the truck. I took it back out there.
Oh, he made sure it's in the car.
He like, you gotta be careful with this. He like, nah, I shouldn't be giving you this now. He like, they don't make these no more. And I'm like, man, I'm gonna take care of it for sure. He like, man, the last person I gave them a whole little fishing thing, they ain't even go fishing. I'm like, man, I'm going fishing. So before he even got the ride, he was telling me like, all right, we'll see. And he wanted me to just do more work. So we did work. And then I'm like, we was there, and I'm like, man, I ain't gonna lie. Ray then went to the kid party, took the kids to a party. I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, I want to go fishing. And I'm like, should they at the party? They ain't at home. I got a little time, and he like, whatever. I guess we'd go down there then. Went down there. He let me use his ride. He was like, nah, this is my favorite ride. He like, this gonna be your last time ever using this ride, because this is my ride. This is my special one. I don't let nobody touch my ride. But he like, I'm gonna let you go ahead and I'm gonna see what you're working with. First reel. Yang threw that boy out there. That boy shot out far as heck. He like, dang, that was a good cast. And I'm like, dang, that was a good cast. I'm like, sure, I ain't never thought that boy out that far. But it was funny because he gave me some tips. He like, oh, nope, you willing it in too fast. And then he just showed me a bunch of tips, man. It was actually pretty cool. And next day, went to his house, was talking about it, still doing work. He like, oh yeah, I might fix you up a reel or whatever like that, because you say you want to go fishing, but we'll see if you really into it. And then yesterday, he like, I guess I can go and get you something. So, boom, went down to the basement, came back up with this nice green and gold ride.
Green and gold.
Man,
I don't know if y'all heard him in the past. He literally said like the colors he been messing with a lot lately. So.
And y'all see, this is my favorite color shirt to wear for real. I like the green.
It's funny, that's kind of gold.
Yep.
It's really like a mustard.
I love this combination. These two colors right here, that's a raw combination to me. But he gave me a green and gold ride, and then just so happened to open a box with a reel in there, and that boy was gold. I'm like, ooh wee. I'm like, my favorite color is gold. I'm like, I love gold. He like, oh yeah. He like, I don't know. He like, man, if I give you this, you're gonna be going to the lake. They gonna be asking where you got it from. You look like you're doing something. And he like, I don't know if you serious yet. So he ended up hooking me up, man. Put some nice reel on there, you know what I'm saying? All that good stuff. So he still said I gotta work for the other little lures and stuff like that. But he like, we'll see. But he actually wanted to go fishing today, but it was a little raining, and we had to go live. So look at that. I gave up fishing to come on here and say what's up to y'all and give y'all this update. But I also probably was gonna be wet and sick too because it was raining outside.
No, for real.
But
yeah, I had to remind him about that. Like, you sure? Because I think you would have probably went out there.
Oh, for sure. I definitely would have. And came back with it. I don't care. But no, but tomorrow, we're going fishing. But after we work. What would you say?
Joanne said my husband and I fish. We love fishing. We go south.
What type of fish y'all be catching, Joanne? Because around these lakes, we be catching, like the fish that I caught and broke my line, that was actually a walleye. So he was telling me that we can go catch crappie. And today, I guess it's based off the winds and stuff like that, which is actually pretty cool. I just learned that today. He was showing me an app. He like, yeah, look at the weather. He like, let me see. They might be biting today, but tomorrow the wind might be blowing a little better in that direction. So it's like a certain season where the school of fish are coming. He like, man, he got a bunch of spots. So he like, oh yeah, we gotta go this time, blah blah blah. So, man, I'm thirsty. I ain't gonna lie. We don't even eat meat. But guess what? If I catch a fish, I'm eating them. Man. Like throwing them on the grill, frying them. You gonna eat it?
I don't know.
It's crazy, man.
It's different.
Man.
It's like fresh crawfish.
Yeah, he was trying to give me some.
I have to taste that.
He was trying to give me some catfish today. He like, now, if I give you some catfish, is you gonna eat it? And I'm like, he like, nah, you ain't. I'm like, no, I'm like, man, I'm only gonna eat it if I catch it. If I catch it, then I can break my little fast and go ahead and eat that joint. But Joanne said black bass and snapper. Okay. I think we be having, I think it's white bass. And then in my box too, I didn't even know none of the stuff that was in the box, but he seen my box and he like, oh yeah, you can use these to catch bass. You can use this to catch this. But yeah. Oh man, I think what else? It was another fish too. He said steelhead. You catch steelhead. And then he was telling me too, like even with the rod, I got he gave me like a 9-foot rod. That boy long as heck. But when I threw his out there, that boy just felt right. But
man,
he was saying certain ones it'll mess around and break the tip off that boy.
It's funny, cause I seen this today and I'm like, wow, that's interesting. But when you just talk about that, it made me just think of this. Look, it's funny. I saw this post. I don't even know what
the camera right there.
But it's crazy because I saw this post today, and it's crazy because it just reminded me of like, oh, you gotta make sure you pay attention to stuff that matters. Like you see, one side of him is like chasing. Oh, it's blurry.
Yeah.
Oh,
well, you gotta say it's blurry though. Oh, there you go. I fixed it.
Oh, dang. Okay,
no,
but good. I think y'all get the point. But I just thought about that when you was just doing that. Talking about that, and it's funny. That's so cute. You just happy about talking about it. Like, oh, baby, you love fishing. That's so cool.
Look, I'm like, I ain't gonna cry like Ray.
Babe, oh,
my eyes getting watered.
Oh.
But no, I'm going. I can't wait to go back out there.
Yeah.
I was outside practicing. Oh, I can't wait to throw that joint. Actually.
Like, go fishing.
It's funny because it's like I always just wanted to go, and then it's like people be like, "Oh, it's a boring sport, man. Fishing boring." It's like, shoot, fishing is like meditating for real. I just seen my dude post that too. He like people be saying, "I want to go fishing with you" and stuff like that, but he said like, "Shoot, he be using fishing to meditate and you know what I'm saying, do his thing thizzle." I'm like, "Shoot, I can just see that because it's just like you chilling,
man."
And it's like it's quiet.
And it seemed like time probably moves slow. Like you able to just kind of just be there. Like you probably pay attention to even the little subtle sounds.
Yeah.
Like, oh, hold up. Did I hear something? Oh, no.
He like, shoot, if you feel just a little touch on that boy, he like, it's just a feeling, a little touch. He like, all y'all do is lift it up. He like, you ain't got to snatch it or nothing. Just whoop, raise that boy and then get the reeling him in. James, what's going on? What's up, peeps? What's cracking?
What's up? Thanks for coming.
And Joanne said, I'll be your way to for white bass. Oh, so you said south. How far south? How south where? Do it be like Lake Erie or something like that? Overflow, what's cracking, homie?
What's up, Overflow?
What's going on, fam?
How y'all feeling?
We just been on this joint. We just giving an update because we got a whole lot of stuff going on, a little craziness. So we just saying instead of posting 3 days a week, we're gonna be posting on Sundays, just for a short amount of time until we catch up with everything that we backed up on.
Right.
So,
just for a short amount of time.
Yeah, and then we're gonna be coming back heavy because that's gonna give us time to actually, like when we be posting videos, we literally edit, post it. So the next video is like, dang, we gotta edit, post it. And
working.
Yes, and working at the same time.
Homeschooling.
So it just be driving us crazy because that ain't the only thing that we gotta do too. That's lacking. So it's like, you know, a whole bunch. Y'all could probably like rewind it.
Ooh, don't rewind it. Don't rewind it too far, cause you know, just don't rewind it too far.
Ray was got that tearing up.
Cause oh Lord, this is on record.
Yeah, I catch me some snapper.
Yeah.
Believe.
I had so much fun. Like, I don't know if y'all want to see the video, but I even had fun. Just like I was in my little art zone, and I actually made like a picture of Bay while he was fishing, cause he was the one fishing. Cause we just had the one pole. I didn't even.
Right, that's why we was telling that story, huh? The whole fishing thing, because I was about to say, like, that's gonna be, maybe that should be our next video, is when we went fishing for that first time, and y'all will get this story that we talking about, y'all catch it live, because that was crazy.
Yeah, yeah, that was like a pretty cool thing.
Yeah, and Ray was drawing, she got some skills, y'all gonna be able to see. It was pretty cool, and there was a guy up there too, and it's funny, because he was like in his 70s, and he was giving me tips, because I'm like, I don't know what none of this stuff is in this box. I'm like, shoot. Yesterday I threw this boy out and instantly caught something, and he like, oh yeah, you don't need that. What's this? Oh yeah, you can put that on there like this. Help me tie some weights on there and stuff like that. So it's even crazy.
Gave some night crawlers.
Yeah, he gave some night crawlers. Them boys are juicy joints. Man, that was crazy. But I was just at North Carolina, Virginia. We do Erie when we want to be close to home. Oh yeah. See, I can't wait to really be like, ooh, really going out, cause I want to go out on the boat too. Not too far, you feel me? But even like the guy house I'm working at, right? He got 3 boats, and he like, I don't know why, but I feel like I'm gonna give you one of these boats by the time you leave. I'm like, oh yeah. And he like, oh yeah, we gonna have to hook it up. He want me to show him how to back up trailers and stuff.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
So he said we can hook it up, get our vests, go out there and make sure that boy float. Cause one of them is a little older, but man, I'm ready.
Oh wait, James actually asked, did y'all get the water out the basement?
Oh yes, we did. And I actually meant to check with her yesterday because we got another big heavy rain. And I'm like, that's the first thing I thought about was that basement. Like, dang.
Oh, we didn't ask.
But I'm pretty sure she probably would have told us.
Yeah, we left the pump. We left the pump.
Yeah, we was able to get all the water out. Shout out to that pump.
Yeah.
For sure.
And then Overflow said, believe me, I understand when you get overwhelmed and have to adjust your schedule. Yes. And it's crazy because I feel like it's kind of like slowing down to be like, okay, let's get things, like spring cleaning was like a simple term that we was able to come up with for real. It's like spring cleaning, like, okay, let's clean up house, get things in order, so then we can woosah a little bit. Yeah. And then Sire. Oh wait. Erie. Yeah, Erie. I thought it said Sire. For that yellow perch. Hey.
Erie for that yellow perch.
Hey.
So yeah, I want to get some of that perch too. He actually asked me. He like, you ever had? What did he say? I think it was crappie. He like, you ever had crappie before? And I'm like, no. He like, man, that's one of the best tasting fishes.
What did it taste like?
I don't know.
Oh, I thought he.
Oh no, he ain't describe it, but he just said that's like one of the best. But that's when he started asking like, oh, you want some? I got some catfish in here.
Wow, that's.
He like, you want this? But Erie for the yellow perch. I want to catch some perch too because we went to the store. We went to a grocery store that was near because we stopped at Home Depot, and he went in there and he said he looked at the perch that they were selling in there, and they were selling it for, I forgot it. I don't know, it was like $5 a pound or something like that. It was something. I forgot how much he said per pound. And he like, man, that stuff expensive. And now I got to think about it like, dang, that's crazy. Like, really be fishing for your food. Like, just think about it. Like, when we get our land, we got a pond, fish, meat out there. We got chickens around this boy with eggs. We growing our vegetables. Like, we got our whole food source. But that's funny how, I guess, he would really be, I didn't even think about it. Like, my cousin, I got a cousin, he always fishing. He be catching catfish, all that. And he cook it. Like, he catch it and he instantly cook it. Like, I know one day I was like, oh, you got some more? But he like, no.
He just cook it.
Yeah, he like, I caught it. I ate the whole thing. I ain't say nothing for later. So he ate the whole fish, but he stay fishing. I caught him right now. He probably caught some.
So he probably be like, shoot, I'm hungry. I'm about to go get some food.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how it used to be really back in the days. Like these days, what do they like to say is domicile or something? When it's like, we so used to being able to kind of like just easily go get food.
Can you think about how much money we have saved by just growing our food, catching our food, raising our food? That's crazy.
It's just time.
Yeah.
It's like it just takes time.
Hey.
You gotta just baby it.
Mm-hmm.
Which I feel like that's the beauty of it.
Yes. And then you know where it's coming from. That's the main thing I like. Like, I raised this, I grew this, so I know it ain't nothing crazy in here. And it ain't about to be no E. coli recoils.
Man, I think that's beautiful too, because that could turn into a business in itself. Like, I be thinking about that, like, wow. Like, even once we get our land, it's like, you never know what that could turn into. Like, I've seen people who got land and then they started a juicing company.
Right.
With their, you know, with what they grow on their land.
Start selling their fruits and stuff.
Compost.
Yeah, compost. Start selling their fruits and stuff at farmers markets.
No, for real. So it's like, and it's funny because I just thought about it. I wonder if those people with the compost, I wonder if they share, I can't remember their name, if they share their story of how they got their land. Like, was it a USDA loan, which made them want to sell from the land?
Do anybody got land in here?
Yeah, like, especially if it was like a USDA loan, because we even been trying to think about that. Yeah.
On like how we should get our land, because we know how many like acres and stuff like that we want, but we want to. Of course, we is looking at seller financing and stuff like that, but we've been hearing about like the government programs, because it's like, shoot, I mean, we still qualify for it, so why not try to get a low monthly paying? But it's like, we know cash too when you buy some cash, but so either way, owner seller finance. Man, Gary said not a bad idea. I think I might start a garden for real.
For real.
And Jolene said yes, it is, with crappie being best tasting fish.
I wonder, like, is it? I know a lot of people will say like, oh, this tastes like chicken, or oh, it tastes like crab meat, or like, you know how people will have their different thoughts on something. Like, I'm curious, is there anything you could compare? What is it called, crappie? Is there anything you could compare to crappie's texture or taste to, or does it really just have its own taste?
And I think he told me, like, I don't know if it's steelhead, but it was something he said is something that's real close to salmon.
Wow. Because
he like, if you like salmon, then you will like this one. That's when I told him too, like salmon. Every time I ate salmon now, for some reason, it's just a weird feeling in my throat.
But you know what? Is it something right here? Like a white thing on my nose?
Oh, no.
Oh, it's funny when you could like, it's crazy
like
how
you
our
can see like little shadow,
is. Yeah, but it's like I see a little white. It might just literally be a little white. But anyways, you might really be allergic. That would be crazy.
Cause I can eat it when it's like fried, like salmon patties, salmon croquettes. I can eat them when they fried, but if it's like a little soft, my throat get to feeling weird. All right, Overflow. Wow. Good night, big homie.
Good night, Overflow. Appreciate you for stopping. Wow, we appreciate
Thank you. He said, everybody have a great weekend.
Yes,
appreciate it. You too. Like, it's Thursday. It's about to be. Wow. Dang, tomorrow, Friday. I'm ready to go fishing. I ain't gonna lie.
Baby, ready to go fishing every day. Man. Put
my finger in the air. Ooh, we can go fishing.
One thing that me and the kids been doing a lot lately is going to the libraries. Like, and I just been loving watching them. They been having fun at the libraries. They got so many things going on at the libraries. Like free activities. They just, wow. And especially by them being homeschooled, they've been able to, like, you know, meet new kids. And it's cool too because it's so diverse. You just get to see, you know, different people, how they do what they do, and it's been pretty cool.
Oh, y'all should check out like the Shaker library and stuff too.
Oh yeah, definitely. We've been kind of working our way around.
But that's cool, even going back up to that one, because like you might see the same kids.
Well, that was by the dentist, so.
Oh, so that one. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was by the dentist. So that was a different one. Like they have such cute stuff. I was dropping in with y'all for. Oh, okay. But they have such cool stuff. And it's funny because I guess that's a part of tax dollars. Like I actually saw this video today and it was so like it was sad, but it's crazy how kids be so cute. And they was like playing Life. We actually need to get the game Life. But the little kid, he was pretty much saying like I'm broke. And then it was like pretty much like asking like what happened, and he like taxes.
Oh yeah, that was I think that was Monopoly.
Oh, it was Monopoly.
Yeah.
I thought it was Life.
Yeah, that's crazy. I want to play that because I think they learn too. Like, nah, that's what we deal with in real life.
Yes.
We make all this money, and then we gotta pay all these taxes. We ain't got no money.
Man, that's why I'm like, let me take y'all to these libraries.
Man,
sure, this is
right
good
that we paying
tax
for.
money.
What else we pay for taxes? We going to get everything.
Then they talk about some free lunch. No, we paid for this. What you mean?
I don't know how to describe the taste, but the fresh fish is different taste than buying from the store.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, and it's crazy because just think about how far away that fish fry came.
Ooh.
Some of them say the Atlantic Ocean. Shoot, which part? Some of them be grown in fish farms. So it's like, I bet you everything is different taste. And then it's like, how long it's been frozen?
Wow.
They can probably say that, but it's like, how long have it really been frozen?
So if you really wanted to, you could do a fish farm.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy how like, if you don't know, you don't know. Like I literally just put it in my head when he just said, oh, they probably farm fish. And it's like in my mind, I'm like, wow. So if we wanted to, we could have some fish on our land, like
I want to
like
have like
in a greenhouse, right?
No,
that's pretty much the way they do it, or they just
yeah. Some people do, yeah.
No, they just have them in a pond.
Not everybody because it's certain fish. But one guy I follow, he got like a 5-acre pond or a 10-acre. I think it's 5 or 10 acres, and he got a little bit of everything. He got bass, some bluegill, a whole bunch of type of fish.
Wow.
And it's crazy because it's just like, whoop, you can go out there, y'all hungry, whoosh, catch one instantly, whop, put him on the stove.
Dang.
But I don't know if he eat them, but he got a whole bunch of like wildlife going on around there.
Sorry.
It be birds coming down, scooping up the fish, whoop, grab them. And it's like he got like a whole ecosystem.
Oh, wait a minute.
We watched it before.
Where those videos here?
Yeah, he got the big I can't wait, man.
Wow.
See, that's why I see.
That's a big pond. And he was dropping them in there, right?
Yeah. Like they came to deliver them. There's a bunch of people who got a bunch of fish delivered.
Man, it's crazy because every time I think about once we get our land, I just be thinking about this one time we went to go see some land. I really would love to share, like, I can't wait till we start sharing that, like, but I fell in love with that land. Man. Every time you even say something about land, like, that's what comes to my mind.
That was some nice.
I'm getting stuck on it. It was one house with like 12 acres that we saw. I don't get the feeling that I get.
No, that one was different right there. That boy was really different. Yes. We need to ride past it.
Just the water. I bet.
Yeah, it was the water and the view. We literally drove a big old hill just to get on the top of the land.
No, for real. I fell in love with that land. Like, it's gonna be hard. Like, it gotta just be. I'm not gonna say it's gonna be hard. I'm gonna say our land gotta be on that type of vibe. It gotta be that type of energy. I mean, we can make our own pond, but it just gotta be similar energy, minus the electric tower.
Right. So. Yes. Now I'm thirsty. I'm now ready to get our land. It's like every time we talk about something, they always come back to like, dang, we can do all this. When once we get our land. Of course, we can do some stuff here in this house, but it's like, this is not a forever house. I'm ready to leave out this house right now. So it's like anything we do out here, we be doing for our tenants. And you can't charge more for having a garden. You can't charge more rent for having a little pine back there. You probably can, but it's like, market wise, it's like, man, ain't nobody.
It's sad too because it's not that many people, at least around us, that see value in that. You know, people really just be focused on with the fast life a lot of times. Yeah. Like, gotta go do this, gotta go do that. I ain't got time for all that.
For the stove.
Yeah.
But yeah. But we appreciate y'all so much, man, for coming through here and checking out with us. Appreciate all the kind of words that y'all done gave us for sure.
Really appreciate it.
That just helped us grind some more. That's about to make me wake up even early in the morning. I'm about to set my alarm now because I be having to dial it back, especially with Ray. I let her sleep in a day because I'm like, she be having to work her way up to be a big dog.
Man.
Oh, I got it at 6 a.m., so that's cool. Sunrise at like 6:20. So I like to be up at the sunrise, you know what I'm saying? I need to be making my breakfast and lunch right now. So I can just grab that and hit the dough.
I'm not gonna lie. Even like right now, I be having to be realistic with myself. Like, girl, it's 12. So it's like, I want to wake up super early, but it's like, at the same time, like, wait a minute, what time that's going to be? Like, what time? How many hours is it till 6?
Right. Look, Gary just said
that's
5.
How it be. 5 a.m.
I ain't even gonna lie, Gary. Just because you said 5, guess what? I literally just set that boy at 5 a.m. So that's gonna be my new time. It's like every day too.
The sunrise.
Yeah. And I used to actually wake up at that time.
I just want to adjust the schedule. Like,
you gotta probably force
myself to wake up.
Because guess what? If you do, then guess what? You're gonna be feeling sleepy around the time you really should be going to sleep.
But you know what? Because I actually have to get a tooth pulled because it been driving me crazy, y'all. So I think I'm going, like, I've been giving myself grace right now because this tooth has not been very nice to me. So I'm just going to, like, give myself grace until the tooth is removed at least.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if that might seem like an excuse, but I'm trying to give my body, like, optimal rest.
Yeah.
To fight the tooth almost. But the tooth gone, I gotta get this tooth out.
Joanne said we still waiting on electricity. Y'all out of power?
What?
It's funny, my mom's power was going out, what was that, yesterday? The day before yesterday? That stuff was going in and out.
How long has
that's
it
crazy.
been?
Did y'all have, where y'all at, Joanne?
Right.
When did your power go off?
Right, because I'm like...
Because it's funny how, that was today we had like that, where I was at the side of town, it was just like crazy wind. And then it was some hailing out of nowhere. So that was kind of like a storm. And then yesterday, that was a crazy storm. When I was driving home, it was like, that stuff came out of nowhere. Was that yesterday when I went to, I was coming from that job and then I stopped at...
We actually went over around my house, right?
Oh, yeah. It wasn't no storm yesterday. Yesterday was clear.
Because even that day, just being prepared for that,
Right.
But, wow.
Oh, in Pittsburgh.
Wow.
Dang.
How long has it been? Like, without power? Jeez. That's crazy. It's crazy.
Oh, dang. Y'all had a tornado. See, that's how you know.
Oh, my goodness.
I don't even be paying. I don't even watch the news. What I do, see, YouTube is like BR everything, and we barely been on YouTube. So it's like, I'll be going to YouTube, and like at night, because if we about to go to sleep or something like that, I'll go on there and go to the news section and see what happened in the world, if it's important, if it ain't. And then I like to check the weather though. I'll be big on the weather, but that's crazy. Y'all had a tornado. I hope y'all got a generator and all that good stuff.
No, for real.
Dang.
Stay safe.
Heck shit. Pittsburgh, I used to go to I used to go to college in Pittsburgh.
Right.
Not the
He
big,
left
not
me.
the big school.
No, just playing.
I used to go to Pittsburgh Technical Institute, PTI, and McKee.
Ooh.
What was that? McKee, was that the city? Yeah, McKee.
I can't even remember.
McKee, Pennsylvania, or something like that.
I know it wasn't far from our kid though.
Yeah, I used to love being down there and wearing the Browns.
You went down there to cause chaos, babe.
Yep. It's been days going on 3.
Oh my goodness.
Dang.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Isn't that crazy? That's crazy how you really gotta be grateful. Like, it's crazy. We could just go walk, turn the switch off, turn it back on.
Yes.
Like, wow. I hope they get that sorted out.
That's it.
Like,
No, we don't, but we are doing it the old-fashioned way.
hey, it's a great thing y'all know how to do it the old-fashioned way.
Man.
Because some people would be like, what am I gonna do?
Oh my gosh. I can't believe this light that I got.
It's
crazy.
funny, we actually had a moment where we were out of electric for how many days? Maybe a day. It was just a day.
Yeah.
I think.
It's crazy because we was out a day, but literally, shoot, down the street, around the corner, they was out for like 2 weeks.
Yes.
Like, even more. And we like, dang, that's funny how, like, this power grid worked.
Yes.
Man.
Wait, are you talking about
When we had...
Not that time. I'm talking about, it was a while ago. And our power went off. I don't even remember for what. It wasn't even because of, like, non-payment or anything. It was just, like, something was going on and...
I think a transformer probably done blew up. Because people don't know how to drive.
Yeah.
It'd be somebody that hit a pole, transformer fall, blow up, boom. Everybody power out. And now they gotta put a new one up, put a new pole in.
But that was kind of fun though, because it was like we didn't have no choice but to like operate without TVs.
Yeah.
So it was like we was doing little stuff, like it was dark as heck at night. So we was like using our lights to kind of like do like the little hand things on the walls and
All
stuff.
right.
That's funny.
Wasn't it like Halloween?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I ain't gonna lie like that. It's funny because it gets so quiet when the power go out.
Oh my goodness.
It just
so
be like
quiet.
boom, peaceful. You don't hear no damn you don't hear the frequencies up in the air, like the stuff coming off the refrigerator, microwave. And then it'd be the bad thing too, because you need the refrigerator closed. I mean,
Right.
the refrigerator being cold with your food and stuff. But we hope everything cool with that. Hope y'all got some ice and stuff like that to keep that stuff cool.
Yes.
But I ain't gonna lie, it really just be peaceful and it lets you know, like, don't be relying on all these electronics. Because it's gonna become a time in the day where this stuff ain't working. And you gotta know how to survive without it. So that's one of the reasons why I wanna get some land and learn how to, I want our stuff to just be like off-grid, solar powered.
Like be able to live
Yeah.
off the land.
Not having to rely on the government or the city or whatever. Like I don't want to rely on nobody else because something always happen. And it's like when something go down, they just be like, shoot, you the first person that they getting rid of. They gonna make sure they got some lights. They gonna be like, hey, ours working. We got y'all in a little bit, but yeah. I think that'd be cool knowing that, like, all right, I know how to survive it. Hit the fans, then we good. Cynthia, what's going on, Cynthia?
Hey, Cynthia. What's up?
Man, she said that's smart. Solar. Man, solar. It's funny. Ever since I was a kid, dang, I was probably like, I don't know, probably like 9 or something. But I used to, probably younger than that, but I always used to watch like Discovery Channel, Animal Planet, Nature Channel, and that type of stuff used to be on. Learn about like solar panels and stuff, and I used to be like, man, people is tripping. Like, you don't know, you can go get these things, and that's like free power. And I remember being at like down the street at the house, the family friend house down the street from my grandma's house, the one I just sold. But I remember being there, and she was asking us like, oh, what y'all want to do when y'all get older or something like that. And then I think she asked like about like, oh, what type of house y'all want to have, and I swear I said like, oh, I want to have a house or whatever like that, and I want like solar panels on there. And then my cousin, this dude, then stole my answer, and he was like, oh, I want a house and I want to have solar panels on there. And she was like shocked, like, what? Like, oh, you know about solar panels? And I'm like, man, I just said that. He just copied off my answer. Like, dude, don't be taking my stuff. Nobody but Mo.
Oh my goodness,
Man.
it's so funny.
Yes, but I'm like, she was like super shocked, like, wow, you know about that? Like, that's like very smart to have. But man, I've always wanted solar panels. But them joints is not cheap. At least when you paying them to do it, because I think it's like $30,000 when if you buy like a set of them. They give you like a tax cut, like a government tax cut or whatever like that, but it still be expensive. So I want to be able to. I've been watching some videos. Like when we get all our stuff, I want to be able to hook it up myself so we can save. But it's ways to hook that up, get batteries and all that good stuff to have a whole bunch of power. But y'all probably like, shut up and go to sleep. But yeah.
Like, oh no, don't shut up. I'm gonna go to sleep on.
So he said with these tariffs, they are going skyrocketing in the price. Yes.
Wow.
So that's why I want to hurry up and get the stockpile and stuff for real.
Man, it's almost like we probably consider to be a little bit late.
Yeah, and it sucks because we was a whole lot of bit early, like on it. Even like when it comes to
started thinking about it,
yeah, even land though.
Yeah,
like
you know
now
it's
like popular for people to want to get land, want to start a family compound. It's like dang.
But it's crazy too because back then we were choosing: do we get a rental property or do we get land? Ain't that funny?
Right.
And it was like, maybe it'll be smarter if we get a rental property because then we'd be able to build more money. And it's even funny with that because I was even telling him like it's even crazy how you gotta make sure you're like, okay, is that a part of the rat race even building like your asset column and kind of making sure you got that flowing? Because some people really just be like, you know what, forget everything the world got going on. I'm about to go get my land and I'm about to go figure out ways to make money on the land.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's funny how that's a route too. Like people will literally just be like, like we've had that discussion too. Like, dang, it's crazy how we could just be like, oh, let's sell everything. And then like pretty much just, like it's really funny how that is a strategy that some people choose.
But we love real estate, so it's like
and then it's like, dang, what about the future? Like, it's crazy. Like,
so many thoughts and stuff. So, but yeah, we gonna get there. Yeah, I'm on the battery now, so I am going to have to say good night. Us too.
Woo, my battery.
I think we said good night probably like 3 times.
No, for real. Because my battery start dying and then something gets said and I be like, whoa,
right, like recharge. But definitely appreciate y'all for being here again.
Yes, once again.
Shout out to Cynthia. Thank you for chopping in here.
Yes.
We're gonna go through. Shout out to Joanne. Really appreciate you being here too.
Yes.
Overflow. Gary. Retirement Gary. I'm gonna start calling you Retirement Gary. You about to be out there chilling. James, shout out to James for coming through.
Yes.
Our supper runneth over. Miss Lynn. And I don't even know their name, but they got fishes or sharks by their name. So shout out to fishes and sharks.
What about James? You already said.
Yep, I said James. So appreciate y'all. Stay tuned for Sunday videos. Probably gonna be us going fishing.
Right.
And then the next one's gonna be Grandma's house. So peace. Really appreciate y'all. ARTTLife.com. Please like this video. If y'all want to support us for free, all you gotta do is watch the ads that pop up when y'all watching it. Like it. Maybe share with a family member if they like stuff like you. And
comment, watch the end.
Yep, all that good stuff. And we also got like a membership too. If you want to do that, that's up to you. proud to pay is like $4.99 or something like that. And then we got ARTTLife.com. We got this shirt right here. Not that shirt, because it don't got Art Life on it, but yeah.
Good night. Blessings, family. Keep doing what you do. Truly appreciate that, Cynthia. Blessings to you too.
Good night, everybody.
Good night. Blessings to everybody.
Everybody. Big hug.
Look, this is what everybody be doing now.